I fell in love with biking when I was living in New York. Because if you think about living in like a really dense urban area, especially when you don't have a lot of money, you're very limited in what you can do. You know, like if you want to get from one place to another, you're kind of forced to be underground in a subway system, and there's only so far you can reach. And the bicycle was kind of this $100 solution. But at the same time, my bike was stolen more than once. Gear off my bike was stolen. And what I realized was that bikes are not designed for harsh urban environments. They're designed for road biking or mountain biking, and no company was kind of doing this. So we had a lot of ideas around it. We said, what's the simplest first thing we could do? And the simplest first thing we could do was a bike light. And we did that, and the business kind of took off from there. And from there, we're looking to make all the gear that urban cyclists need. That was our first bike light, which is this one right here. And then I have all kinds of prototypes of that. We start off with the cheapest thing we could make, which was out of wood. This is our first prototype. And then this was like when 3D printers were starting to exist. We had one of the first like consumer 3D printers, the first MakerBot. So we made this with it. So this cost us like $30. And then this cost us about $100, and this kind of had the electronics in it working. And then we actually forked over $1,000 and had like a prototype that was worthy of putting on Kickstarter. So we did Kickstarter off this like $1,000 prototype. So for $2,000, we went from idea to prototype, and off that we did $80,000 on Kickstarter. That's kind of how the company got off the ground. So our plan had been to bootstrap and use Kickstarter to augment it. But at the time, this product was going quite well, and we had a lot of interest from investors. So we decided to raise a seed round. So we did $800K before coming to Techstars. Next for us, for a city cyclist, their bicycle is like their car. But imagine when you went and bought a brand new car, it didn't have any accessories you needed. So you went and bought a trunk for storage and a locking system that was really heavy and clunky, and you had to like cobble lights together, and all that was stolen off of it. So we're working on a bicycle that is going to solve all these things so that people are going to have something that they can take to work every day without fear of their bike being stolen or anything stolen off of it. And it's going to be something that's going to be almost maintenance free, because you need something that you can rely on because it's your primary mode of transportation.